don't know if I want to use that. How I feel about the colour. Is it like a cream? What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jaina, thank you for watching. If you are new here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and join my small YouTube family. So I am so excited about this week's video. I have been meaning to try this product as soon as it came out a couple of weeks ago, and I finally got my hands on it, and I got it yesterday, and I'm filming the video today, and you're going to be watching it like soon. So I'm really excited about it. If you haven't guessed by the description, I'm going to be trying Fenty Beauty's Blurring Skin Tint. So excited. I've heard mixed reviews about this. I absolutely love Fenty Beauty. I think her shade range is impeccable. I think her various product kind of avenues are amazing. The body glow, amazing for darker tones. Asian skin, olive skin is amazing. You don't get that like white shimmer that you get with a lot, even the highlighter, you don't get that white shimmer that you get a lot of highlighter. It's very golden. Absolutely love it. So I was really excited to try this. They are light to medium coverage. They kind of sit kind of within a tinted moisturizer barrier. So I'm excited to see what coverage we can get. I think I'm actually going to be a shade 12, which they didn't have when I went. So I got an 11 and a 13. She has 25 shades and she says they are flexible shades to kind of suit all skin tones. So I'm hoping that they didn't have a 12, so I'm hoping that 11 or 13 is going to be a match for my skin. If not, I might mix them to kind of see like what kind of shade I can get with it, and hopefully it won't look either too light or too dark. I really struggled actually when I was looking for videos for this, just to see what shade actually sits on Asian skin. I actually didn't find a lot that had tried it in terms of Asian skin and kind of like yellow undertone skin. So I'm really excited to try it, and hopefully this does help with someone picking their shade as well, because that is what I'm here for. In terms of the blurring skin tint then, so I'm just going to go on here because it says that it is easy to apply and flexible, so that's why I've got two shades, hoping that one of them is going to be a match. It's light to medium coverage, so it can be buildable. It also says that it is humidity, sweat and transfer resistant, which I think is going to be a good thing to try. Obviously if we're wearing a mask, if it transfers, no, if it doesn't transfer, it's going to be great. It's also blends and blurs to instant perfection and is light as air, so we're going to give that a try today. We're going to see if we're wearing foundation. You all know that I absolutely love the e.l.f. Cosmetics CC cream because it is so full coverage and it is so light. I don't expect full coverage from this skin tint, but I actually feel like, I don't want to say I have high expectations for it, but I feel like I'm really loving textured skin at the moment, and I'm hoping that I can see my natural textures through it but still get a good enough coverage to kind of cover up my pigmentations. So I am really excited to try it. I do think her website is really good at advertising this. So as you can see on their website, you've got like the information about the product. You've also kind of got like breakdown with pictures of kind of like before and afters, the whole shade range here. And then also you can take a quiz to actually see what shade you're going to be, which I think is a really good layout. And I think it's super helpful. I think if there's any kind of website that where you're buying a base where you can kind of take a quiz or input like any products that you use currently, and it kind of throws out that nearest shade in that brand, I think that's really good and super helpful. Like it's my favorite thing to do when buying products. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it this week. I am gonna be trying, I think I'm gonna go with shade 11. I think 13 might be a little bit dark. Let's go with shade 11, and then obviously if it's a little bit light when we put it on, we will switch it up a bit. But I think I'm going to go with this. Overall, again, love the packaging. Can I just say, I actually think it's a lot smaller. I don't know why on Instagram or wherever I'd seen it, I actually thought the bottle might be a little bit bigger, but it is a little bit smaller than I thought. But I still think that you get, it's 32 ml, so it's like average foundation size. But I think like when you look at the bottle, I just think it's quite small, like it's very palm size. Great for traveling. So I think it would be great in the summer, like really lightweight, but it's a little bit of a tiny product. Now I'm looking at it, it looks a little bit light. Does that not look light? Okay, we're gonna go with it. It does say to apply with a brush or to apply with your hands, and I kind of want to apply it with my fingers because I want to just feel like what it feels like on my skin. And in the Fenty video on Instagram, she actually applied it with her hands, so I just want to see. So I have primed my face with my favorite e.l.f. Putty primer. We're gonna try it, so give it a little shake. I'm gonna try it on my, we might be okay with colour. Are we okay with colour? Does that not look like a good cover? That's a great colour match. Oh, I don't know how I feel about applying it with my hand. I feel, I don't know if I like applying it with my hand. I might actually go in with a brush. Okay, now I've put it in. I'm not sure how I feel about the colour. Is it like a cream? Oh my God, I don't know. Do I rub it in like cream? Because I'm just not sure how I feel about that. That colour match. Oh my God. Okay, right. I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm filming this today in natural light and I don't hate that match. Like, that's no product and that's product. I'm not hating. You can definitely still see my imperfections through. Let's carry on. Okay, basically I've just filmed half of my face and I've just not pressed record. What I was saying is I haven't used that much product. I've used like a squidge on a finger for each side of the face. It's blending out a lot, but I'm just very aware that I'm using my finger to blend out my makeup. And I know in the video she kind of goes like this. I just can't bring myself to do it. I'm gonna go in with a brush because I just don't know. I feel like I've mixed that in well enough. It is so light. Like, I think I've said it before. I feel like I'm putting cream on my face. So yeah, I would say it's very much a tinted moisturizer. So I've got a damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend it all out because, you know, just want to make sure that I'm getting a good coverage. It's got like a really nice tint to it, like a really nice glow. My face doesn't feel dry. I feel like it's got a really kind of like sheeny look, which at the moment I'm loving. If you watch my previous video, my kind of everyday makeup look, I love that kind of glowy, sheeny look. This colour match is amazing. Like, it's not too orange. I wonder if this oxidizes though. Like, I wonder if it kind of, because they're like flexible shades, does it change through the day? I don't know, we're gonna let you know. I do, however, think I need a bit more coverage under my eyes, so I think after this I will go in with a concealer. Okay, so the sun has just gone down a bit, but this is the coverage of one layer, and I don't hate. I think the coverage is really nice. This glow is amazing. I love that glow. The shade match is really good. You can still see through, like you can see my imperfections, you can kind of see my scars a little bit, you can see my pores, you can see my marks. I don't know if I want to, I think I'm going to go in with another, I'm going to go in with a tiny bit more. Don't want my finger. I'm going to go in with a tiny bit more just to kind of see if we can build it up, because it does say it's buildable. I'm going to go here because this is like where I feel like I need it the most. And then I'm going to blend it out. Okay, so I've done 2 layers and I like the coverage. I think if you are looking for a full coverage, this is not the one. This is very much a tinted moisturizer with coverage in. So it doesn't just add a glow, it has covered up kind of like imperfections. It is so light. Like, I said it when I was applying it, it felt like I was putting moisturizer on, which felt weird, especially like putting a base on with your fingers. It did feel weird. However, it is so light, and I am just like, this match, I'm just shocked at it. Like, this is in natural daylight, so I know that it is like as close to my skin tone as possible. I actually don't know if a 12 might have been not the one. I do think 13 is going to be a bit dark. However, I think that's going to be great when I have a tan. So I think that'll be really good. I'm actually going to do the rest of my face, so I am going to put products on top, and then I'm going to come back and talk about my final reviews on the product before we go into the wear test for a few hours. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have done my full face of makeup, and I just wanted to come on here to kind of talk a little bit about the product itself, because I'm shook. Like, can you just see this coverage? Also, this highlight is bomb, but this coverage is so good. It's so natural. I feel like I have got nothing on my face. Like, I can't even, like, I can't, through camera, I cannot say how like this product is. Literally feel like I've got cream. I don't even feel like I've got moisturizer on. When I was putting on, I felt like the texture was like I was putting moisturizer on. Now that my face is done, I am unaware to the fact I have makeup on. Like, there, I feel like I have no base. I used to really like concealer. I've just used the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer because I thought it's quite a daytime concealer. It's one I use kind of every day, just to kind of see if it build like once you build up product on it, if there was anything that happened. I do feel like if you are using your fingers to apply the product, just be sure that you're like blending it in fully, because obviously where I'd put it here with my fingers, you could kind of see the edges around my eyebrow. So I did go back in with my beauty blender and kind of just buff that out. So that was one thing I would say. I don't know how I feel about applying it with my fingers. I'm definitely more of like a beauty blender girl anyway, so I think that's probably why I didn't like it. Maybe if you were putting on like a cream, you would find it okay. I just felt, I was like very aware that there was like a product in my hands going on my face, so I was just a bit like, don't know if I want to use that. I mean, I don't know what you guys, who's used it? Like, if you've used it, have you used your fingers? Because if you have, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think if you have used your fingers to apply this product. Apart from that, like, oh my God, Fenty does not disappoint. Like, let me tell you, Fenty does not disappoint. I don't think I have bought one Fenty product and been disappointed. Like, I have my favorite brands, but there are products from those brands where I'm like, do you know what? They're great products. They're just not for me. Every single product I have bought from Fenty is for me. Like, Asian skin, check. Color tones, check. Undertones, check. Like, she is so good. Golden glitter, check. Like, I just, Rihanna, thank you. Thank you, Rihanna. Because if we had to sacrifice your music for this makeup, thank you. I would listen to What's My Name and all your old songs every day for the rest of my life if I can keep getting products from you, because she knows. Like, I don't know how she knows. Like, if you haven't tried this product, you need to try this product. For Asian skin, for colored skin, for olive skin, for tan skin, it's amazing. This, like, I was so unsure. I was so dead set. Like, I wear 310, so I was like 100%. 12 is the shade for me. And I was so concerned that this was going to be really white and light, or kind of have like a white cast. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see? Because for me, this color match is perfect. Oh my God, like, I feel like this has just been bumped up into like top everyday foundation. Also, the price of this is, I think, I want to say it's £25 from Boots, but if you buy it online, it actually has an offer at the moment, and I'm really gutted about it because I've just paid full price for it. But honestly, for under £30 for a 30ml foundation, skin tint, whatever you want to call it, that's so good. Like, I'm all about the bargains, but I will pay if I think a product is good. My biggest thing, I think my biggest positive is the fact that it's so lightweight and, you know, like flexible kind of color. So I think that's really good. I am, like I said, I'm going to keep 13 because I think it's going to be great with a tan. I will swatch this so you can see the color difference. So I'll do both so you can see. I feel like that might be okay on me as well. It's a little bit more of a, like a, an orange undertone, kind of like golden undertone, which I think it is. And this one is shade 11. I'll put next to it, which is the one I'm currently wearing. And you can see it's a very brown kind of neutral undertone. So I do have yellow to neutral undertones. So I think that's why this one suits me more. I definitely think this one's going to be a little bit golden. I think it might look quite orange on me. But I am going to keep it for my holidays. So I think that might be okay. But I think even if I mix them together, I think I would get like a really nice warm tone that I think would be really good on my skin tone. So when she says they are flexible colours, 100%. The fact that 25 shades will suit the whole range of her foundation, which I think is like 45 shades. I think if they suit those 20 shades, like 25 suit her whole foundation range, like, she's a queen. She's winning at the game. Like, my whole thing is diversity and beauty. It's like finding good products with good shade ranges for Asian skin. Like, there's so many products, high-end products. Like, for instance, I used the Chanel Le Beige bronzer. I'll put the card up here to the video I recorded on that, and I had so much high hopes. I paid £50 for that, and the product itself is great. Shade range is appalling. There's one shade, and on olive skin, it was just no bueno. So for me, finding brands that are considering all different colours, all different tones, all undertones is like a massive win for me. So she definitely knows what she's doing there. It is not cakey. I have read some reviews on like people finding that it was quite drying on the face. There's no drying here. I have like quite dry areas here and kind of here, and at the moment it's sitting really nice on my skin. I am going to do a couple of hours, a few hours, and I will come back to feedback and then kind of give you my review after a few hours. But at the moment, this literally gets like a double thumbs up and 100%. Like, I would recommend this product to anyone I see, especially Asians. Like, brown girl approved this foundation is. If you like this video and you are watching to find out what it looks like in a few hours, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also like this video. If you like the product as much as me, let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you think. Like, I am so eager to see what other people have thought about this product because I love it so much. Like, I generally feel like I've not been this excited about a product in so long, and I'm so excited it's a Fenty product because yes, I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm outside, and I've been outside because the sun has been shining. I just can't get over this coverage. I think I've had it on for maybe like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but how amazing. First of all, this glow with the highlight, amazing. But out of the sunlight, just like in natural daylight, the coverage is so good still. The match, I think, is like bang on for me. So I definitely think that was the right shade. Still feel like I'm not wearing any makeup. It doesn't feel like, I think when I'm in the sun as well, I tend to get a lot of cakiness around my nose just because it's like my shiny area, so my oils come out. If it's hot, like I'm sweating, like I get a lot of caking. And I've had none of that at the moment. So I am really liking it. So far, so good. And I'm just gonna go about my day now and enjoy a little bit of the sun. Hey guys, I'm back, and it has been around 5 or 6 hours since I have first applied the blurring skin tint. Again, feels so light on my face. I did an update a few hours ago. Again, I just felt like I wasn't wearing anything. The sun catches it so nice. The colour was like bang on for me. I have been out and I have wore a mask, and there wasn't a lot of transfer. I actually feel like more of the transfer came from my other makeup, so like my contour and like my highlight was on there, which I thought was quite weird, but obviously really good. And like you can see where it's like smudged my lipstick into my skin, the mask, but like the mask actually hasn't smudged the skin tint, and like the coverage is still really good. It's not cakey around my nose. One thing I did notice is I always, and I've said this in previous videos of foundation trials, I always get like a ring of where my glasses kind of sits through the day. There is barely one there. Like, there is barely a mark of where my glasses goes, and I always, without fail, get that. And like, you can, I don't know if you can see, like in my glasses, there is barely any transfer on my glasses. That's probably been one of the biggest shocks, because no matter what foundation, no matter what setting powder I use, I always get transfer here where I apply my glasses. So for me, that is a biggie. And right, I'm actually just going to turn the ring light on. Okay, so I've just put the ring light on just so you can see where we're kind of sitting. Again, I don't think it oxidized. I feel like the color stayed the same through the day. It didn't kind of darken or anything. You can see my like oily areas. So again, all across my T-zone, across my forehead. I've said it in any foundation video. It's always like my zone that it gets like super oily. There's no different with this. I think the best thing that I like about this though is because it's such a light blurring skin tint, like a tinted moisturizer. I don't actually mind the shine. It is a little bit in excess here, so I probably would go in, if I was going somewhere now, I would probably just top up a little bit of powder just to kind of reduce the shine down. But I like the dewy skin look, and like I just really like it at the moment. I love the fact that you can still see the different textures of the skin. I just think overall, like, Fenty has delivered. If you like light makeup but still want that coverage, still want it to make it look like you've made the effort, this 100% will work. Like, I definitely feel like this is probably my new go-to everyday like cover up. I just think it's so nice. I think my makeup went really nice on top of it. What I've noticed is there's no like smile lines, there's no kind of creasing around here, no creasing around my nose either. It definitely makes your skin super hydrated. When she says it's light as air, it's like skin. Like, it is like skin. I just can't get my head around how light it is. Yeah, like no smile lines, no crease lines kind of here. I tend to get them as well where I'm like really like enthusiastic with my facial expressions. None of that. I really enjoyed wearing this. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wear it for the week and like just kind of let it sink in my skin. I feel like it makes the skin look super glowy, super plump, really hydrated. Just like I feel like my skin needed the hydration through makeup. And I constantly talk about how I like use face masks, the Garnier face masks. I love them to like feed that hydration into my skin. Every time I do makeup, I always feel like I need to go like extra with like really full coverage facial cream or moisturizer in the evening to kind of like put that moisture back into my skin. And with this, I generally don't feel like I have. If you're wearing this every day, I definitely think that it is very beneficial for the hydration of your skin. My other products, like I said, went on amazing after. There was no smudging, there was no like product to move around. So when I was blending out my contour, I blend out with a brush and it just sat in place and it just blended together so well. No move around, no kind of like discoloration, which was amazing. So I've talked about this product with so much like enthusiasm because I just love it, and I need you all to try it because like I don't talk about products that I don't like, and if I don't like the product, I always give like my honest feedback. And I cannot, like, this is easily hands down my favorite product I've tried in probably a year, like hands down. And that's including other Fenty products. Like, this is probably my favorite. I am obsessed. If you liked this review and want me to do anything kind of similar, let me know in the comments what you want me to try. If you want me to try any foundations, if you want me to try any bases, any bronzers, let me know down below and I will have a look at other products to trial. If you like this video, do not forget to click the thumbs up button and do not forget to subscribe and join my mini family on this YouTube journey. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this product.